Hey guys, it's Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you a quick 10 to 15 minute face. Honestly, this takes me 10 minutes. If you want to see how I got this, then please keep on watching. So first I'm starting with Benefit's Professional Primer, just all over my face, mainly in the T-zone area. Then the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup, which is what I'm using for foundation. I really like this foundation just because it gives me a really natural appearance of skin. And honestly, it just gives you this really healthy, radiant glow, which I really like. Especially right now since it's winter time or fall/winter time. You know, you want to look happy and radiant and healthy and not sickly and dying. Yeah, so while this is going on, I want to talk about a few things. I'm super sorry that I haven't posted in I think a week or so. I know I missed a couple days of videos. I just haven't had the time to film any more videos than I already had. And I've just been super busy, especially with Black Friday and everything. It was just a crazy time. I worked for I think 14-15 hours starting on Thanksgiving night till the next day on Black Friday, afternoonish. I think it's something in my eye, that's why I was leaning forward. But yeah, so I've been super busy, haven't had the time, and my sleeping schedule got all sorts of messed up because of that, so I'm still kind of recovering and trying to get my sleeping schedule back on track, but we'll see. Now I'm taking my under eye eraser from Maybelline and using a beauty blender. I usually take off the sponge because after a few uses it just starts to annoy me, so I just take it off and then I pump it up through the top, put it on the back of my hand, and then use it with a beauty blender and blend it out. I know this video is 15 minutes long, or close to 15 minutes, but honestly if I wasn't so tired in that moment, I probably would have moved faster. If I was actually in a rush somewhere, this could definitely be a 10-minute look or even less. And plus I stopped to showing you things and all that stuff, making sure the camera's recording and in frame, all this stuff. That adds a lot of time. So, but in reality, on days that I just need to get out the door, this is easily achievable in 5 to 10 minutes. So yeah, just blending that out with my beauty blender. Also, I'm highlighting the center of my face. I realize now it could have been blended a little better, but it's okay. I'm just taking my RCMA No Color Powder and I'm going to set my face pretty much using my beauty blender and just doing a light dusting of powder. It's more heavy underneath my eyes just because I really like to set that area, but I usually just try to set my face with a damp beauty blender. I really like the finish it gives. It's a lot more natural. And you're pressing the powder into your skin, so you don't have that powder layer sitting on the top of your skin unless you brush it off, which I do later anyway. Now I'm just taking a tinted brow gel. This is the Benefit Gimme Brow, the older version. And I'm just using that and going over my brows. Sorry, my brain is so done. But using a tinted brow gel definitely speeds up the time of filling in your brows or doing whatever. This definitely helps me get out the door quicker just because it adds color and I can put my brow hairs in place, you know, gel them down while also having that tint which kind of darkens them and fills in any sparse areas, which is what you usually want when you fill in your brows. Now I'm taking my Mary Luminizer by The Balm, and this is just a highlighter. I'm using this to dust off the light bake, and I like using this because it gives me a little bit of a sheen. I'm just kind of run this over the center of my face, and using a large fluffy brush just to dust off any excess powder. Of course, you can take out and add steps as you please. Honestly, this is just what I do as like a really minimalistic kind of look when I just want like a fresh, easy makeup look. Now I'm just taking that on a fluffy blender brush and just highlighting the main parts of my face so I look alive and healthy and glowy. So underneath the brow bone's always good, that inner corner, my cheekbones of course. And that's where I usually mainly want to highlight, and dusting a little bit onto the lid. I realized it wasn't also like giving me the full shimmerness that I wanted, so using something else later, which I will show you. I've been trying to use my finger, but it wasn't giving me as much as like a shine that I wanted that morning, or to really show up on camera in a sense. So what you see here is I'm actually using the Lorac Pro 3. I forgot which colors. I show it later. But I'm using my finger just to apply. I was just trying it out to see if I liked it there. But yeah, I think the May Luminizer, it just like wasn't as opaque as I wanted it to be. But yeah, taking Hoola by Benefit, this is what I'm going to use to like contour / bronze later, and I'm just taking it on the same brush and working it into the crease, more so to give a little bit of a transition color and like dimension back in my eye. I've had such a long day of work and I'm so tired, but I want to get back to filming really badly. I miss it, honestly. It's probably been like a week or two since I've filmed something. So this is what I used. I'm actually using the color Clay to go back in my crease. I think I dropped something. I don't know. I remember I dropped something, but I can't remember what. And I am just moving that into my crease just to warm it up a little bit, just because the Hoola was a little, I don't know, it just like wasn't warm enough for me. Like I felt like I was looking a little too neutral everywhere. I just wanted some warmth back in my face. I plan on rearranging my filming setup soon, probably like next week, or when you're seeing this, like during that week at some point. I want to refilm it. Or not refilm it, like rearrange it and just figure it out. Just because like the way I film right now, like I feel like I don't get the best lighting and my camera's in a weird place and I just don't have that much desk space and it's all very, very awkward. So I want to figure it out and see if I can get a better setup going. But I'm using a pencil brush, taking that clay and running it underneath my eyes quickly just because I want to complete the whole look and have that shadow fall across the bottom as well, not just on top. So I took light gold and almond pearl. That's what I took on my finger and put all over my lid. And I'm also making sure to get that inner corner just because that's what really is going to open up your eye and make you look alive and awake. Not alive, awake. I was blending it out a little bit just because I felt like I went a little too crazy with my finger there. So just using the pencil brush, kind of controlling that shine a little bit. Honestly, like forgot what I was doing at that very moment. I'm like looking around, oh my god. I tried to like edit out like as much as possible, like not edit so much, just so you could see in real time what happens, but at this current moment my makeup desk is a huge mess, which is why I can't find anything. But yeah, contouring with my Hoola by Benefit. I really need to find some new contour powders. I've used like a good amount, but like I just always come back to Hoola by Benefit, and it is my absolute favorite bronzer. It's just so versatile and it looks good on everyone and it's super easy to use. The only thing I hate about it is the packaging. It's like really bulky and I hate taking it places. or like if I'm traveling, it's always like the biggest thing in the bag. And this is Bliss from Makeup Geek, I believe. Yes, it's a blush. And just using my Real Techniques brush and buffing that on my cheeks. Mainly you want to get this on the apples of your cheeks. It'll make you look more youthful and awake and stuff. I just have the habit of like blending it towards the back of my hairline, but because it's more of a natural look, you only want to focus it on like the apples of your cheeks. I'm like trying to remember what the things I want to say, but I can't because my brain is almost done for the day. And I think my voice is leaving me again. But this is a kohl pencil. Any eyeliner really, just fill in that tight line. It's gonna give you the appearance of fuller lashes. So this you could always skip if you wanted to, not a huge deal. I wanted a little bit more definition, so I'm running that liner on my lash line, like a thin line on the top there. Just trying to give myself a fuller lash appearance, I guess I want to say. Like the appearance of fuller lashes. There we go. What a struggle. Struggles McGee. I feel like I'm super proud of myself because I actually remembered to turn my phone on like vibrate, or not vibrate, but like silent before I did my voiceover, because I know the last few I've had like my phone not on silent. And now I'm just taking the Jet Black from the palette and I am pressing that into the lashes. My coworkers just sent me like the funniest Snapchats. Anyways, going back into the light almond, or the almond pearl and the light nude, or light gold, what am I saying? Good lord. And just brushing that and highlighting my cheeks with it, my nose, my cupid's bow, just bringing that glow back into my face. I think I put Mary Luminizer, yeah, I put Mary Luminizer over it just to really build up that highlight, you know. Anyways, curling my lashes. So important. This opens up your eyes and makes you look awake. So on days when you're tired or you woke up late, you gotta get out the door. I always curl my lashes. I can't do a day without curling my lashes. Using the Roller Lash by Benefit. This really separates my lashes, which I like. Makes them look longer too. Not so much volume. Oh, I had some fallout happening on my nose. I'm having the worst allergies of life today. I was just thinking that I use so many products and I really didn't even need them. Like the Mary Luminizer, probably could have lived without it. Just use the Lorac 3 palette. But yeah, of course, use whatever works best for you. I'm not saying you have to use this or have to use that. This is just what I use. This is what I did that day. This is probably why it took so long, because I just couldn't decide what product I wanted to use for what part of my face. But yeah. Definitely much faster, especially with practice. If you are a makeup beginner, with practice you'll get faster, trust me. Like there's times that I can do a full face of makeup in like, that should take like 30 to an hour, and I can do it in like 15 minutes. So practice makes perfect. It's just knowing your own face and knowing the product and knowing how to work with it and just being comfortable. It becomes like muscle memory in a sense. I love heavy coats of mascara, but on fast days, you know, 1 or 2 coats is good enough. I wanted to pop on lashes really badly. I don't remember if I do. I don't think I do. Oh, okay. I guess I used the CoverGirl Super Size Mascara as well. This one volumizes, that's why. I like this one for volumization and the roller lash for like lengthening. Yeah, this one just makes my lashes appear thicker and more full, and I like that. And I'm using Velvet Teddy from MAC. If you can see that, that tube is pretty much almost done. Like, of course, pop up any lipstick you want. This is my favorite lipstick, I think, of all time. Velvet Teddy has just always been a favorite. It's such a staple in my makeup collection. Like, I always just have to have a tube. I'm pretty sure I have like 3 tubes somewhere. Like, one in my purse, one in my car, one at the house, something like that. But, I've gone through so many tubes of this, it's ridiculous. At least in the last, it's probably like the one makeup product I always repurchase. So yeah, just setting my face with the L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray. I always just want to set my face with something that, you know, kind of gives me moisture, gives me a dewy glow, and just make sure that my makeup doesn't really budge anywhere. I know my hair is in a super messy bun and it looks a little crazy, but it's okay. I fixed it later on, but yeah. So this is the finished look. I hope you like it. Just a quick, easy, fresh look. Please hit that subscribe button and give it a huge thumbs up if you liked it. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.